tackling the global issue of human trafficking, which is very much a problem here in Indianapolis. But now a new campaign is underway that fights back against this growing crime. RTV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt joining us live tonight with all those details.
Well, 36 billboards like the one you see behind me here at the state fairgrounds have gone up all over the state of Indiana, all of them with an anti-human trafficking message. It's a big problem with tragic consequences here in Indianapolis.
And got a phone call from an FBI agent from Oregon saying that he had met her and that she was being trafficked.
The 18-year-old daughter of this woman had a suburban Indianapolis upbringing, a loving and supportive family, but a vulnerability to be coerced beyond her will to get out.
He used violence, he used guns, he used threats. He starved her. I'm sure if it wouldn't have happened like it did when they got her out, she may not have ever gotten away from him.
Metro Police investigate at least 3 cases per month of human trafficking. The young victims and their sponsors of sex now walk the streets of cyberspace.
It's the online stuff where people think they're safe in cyberspace, where we find most of our human trafficking victims in the sex industry.
The Marion County Prosecutor's Office won its first human trafficking conviction in 2011. Today, it's handling no less than half a dozen cases with as many as 24 victims.
There was a guy that posed as a security guard and picked up the 16-year-old and then forced her into sex acts. So it was while she was being trafficked, another guy came and posed as a security guard and then further trafficked her in another manner.
Human trafficking in this country is a $15 billion a year industry. The average age of the victim is 13 years old. As many as 300,000 people are at risk. The average age of death for someone engaged in prostitution is 34, with the leading cause of death, homicide.
That's what's so sick about this, is most of the victims actually have been sexually abused as children. Most of the victims have come from rough backgrounds, and a pimp is just looking to say, how can we make money off of that?
The billboard campaign will push the anti-slavery message in English and Spanish. It's aimed at creating awareness of a real problem that happens across the globe and here at home with life-changing consequences.
We know that she's a different person and will always be a different person. Not always in a bad way, but she's forever changed. She's forever scarred.
Now, the problem of human trafficking and public awareness rose to the forefront here in Indianapolis when the city hosted the Super Bowl in 2012. This particular billboard campaign will run 4 weeks to another major sporting event, the NCAA Final Four. Reporting live on the city's north side, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.